Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm feeling extra spring-like now that we are in March, so I decided to put on my first ever floral earrings that I made for myself last year, and I had so much fun making these. I remember actually going into the local, it's the Arboretum, and it's like a floral, how do I explain the Arboretum? It is just a series of gardens put together, as well as they have a space that you could actually take like a little trolley and whatnot, so it's a lot of open space that we have here in Los Angeles, and that is such a hard premium to find when you live in a city, so I was really appreciative that they had their doors still open for a time last year during the pandemic, and you could explore freely. And so I had just made these ears. I remember I just went around. It was completely coincidental. It wasn't planned, but my husband was like, let's go to the Arboretum. I really want to get out and get some fresh air, and I had just finished making these, I think, the night before, and I wanted to take them out for a photo shoot. And I wanted to send my in-laws a photo to be like, look what I made. And I was like, this would be a perfect backdrop for those photos. So I took them with me, had so much fun, and it just reminds me of spring. At any rate, today we have a treat for you. I have been accumulating pin boxes from the Disney parks around the world, not even just in the United States, but for quite some time now. And I have always promised that I will do one large pin unboxing because I don't get that many pin video counts on my pin content on this channel. I do it for fun and for myself, but I do want to share with people that do care about that what pins you can get in these boxes, and I just feel like it can just all be in one video. So I have a lot of different collections. I'm going to reintroduce what those are right now before I get into it, and then I'm going to flip the camera around and show you what I got. But let me share with you all the pin boxes I've been accumulating from the Disney parks. Here we go. So to start with, the very first one I'm seeing is my one pin that I got from the Switchboard series. This was released around January or so in the Disney parks. At least this is when it arrived in Disneyland, and I did snag one box for myself. I grabbed the second box, but I sent it on as a gift to my friend Christine as part of our Galentine swap. So if you guys have seen that video by now, she will have opened it on that channel. And she was sent the Kermit the Frog one. She wasn't sure if it was going to be Muppet related because the previous, like, you know, what do they call this? The previous Conceal and Reveal series they had done at Christmas time was coordinated to whatever was on the outside, and we didn't know that because we were like, why? But this one was not. So she got a completely random one. I think it was Cruella de Vil with curlers. I love that pin in her box. So I have no idea what's in here. I still have yet to watch any of these videos because I didn't want to spoil this for myself. So I have one Switchboard series, and I chose to get the one with Roger on the phone. And you can also see there is Pongo beneath him, and it's one of those Switchboard series, so every single character is on the phone. So I don't know who the mystery is. There's about 6 different mystery items on this box. I will find out soon who my concealed pin is, but the one that was revealed is 101 Dalmatians. Then I got one box of this for myself. It is the ever popular Disney Cats and Dogs series, and I know a lot of people have been opening these lately, and I have held on to my one box that I picked up from Disney Pin Traders in downtown. I cannot wait to see which ones I got. I have since learned that the one on the top is Charlotte. So it's the cat from Princess and the Frog, but then you also have the missing cat in the middle that I also couldn't figure out before. It's from The Great Mouse Detective. That's actually Felicia. That makes sense. So there's Dinah, Felicia, Yzma, Mochi, Charlotte's cat, and then the dogs you have in the bottom. You've got Jock, which I looked it up after. I was like, what is his name? Jock from Lane the Tramp, Doug, Percy, Bolt, and then Max. And of course I want Max the most. Doug is my second choice. So I am very excited to see what I get in my dog and cat series box. Then I have one of these. I actually was able to pick this up from Company D, the cast member store. They had these at a steep discount. I think I ended up paying either $4 or $3 total for this box. It retails for $15.99 in the park. And this is the older princess series from the parks they've had. They're trying to get rid of them now. But it's the ones where they're all like in a portrait, basically. And I have opened this before in my channel, and I have I always forget which ones I actually kept on to, but I believe I have the Jasmine one. I can't remember if I have the Ariel one or not. Honestly, it's been a blur. The qualities on these weren't the greatest, but I thought that these would be fun to have as extras. If it's something that I don't care about, then maybe it could even be a trader. But you have a lot of the princesses. You have Cinderella, Aurora, Rapunzel, Belle, Snow, Ariel, Tiana, and Jasmine. So 8 different choices in this series, and we will soon find out which one I got. Then in here, I do have my Princess series box. Have I opened this? No, I have one extra, that's right. So I did previously open this on my channel, and I'm not sure you guys saw that content by now. So I'm probably going to put this together with some other footage, but I promised a friend of mine that I would see what I had. When I went to Disneyland, they finally got something that I have been waiting for us to get for a while. At any rate, a friend of mine asked me to open up these right away and tell her which ones I have so that she can see whether she wants to trade with me or if she's going to have to reach out to a trading group and see if someone else can help her out. But these are the Disney Princess boxes that were just released this year. And yes, I do still have my Lunar New Year stuff in the background, so you guys can see when I filmed this in mid-February. But these are the Disney Princess boxes. I love that they have like the nice bright letters. You guys can see that there is a Jasmine one, but the one that I want the most is, of course, Ariel, and Mulan is my absolute fave. My friend did get Mulan though. Spoiler alert, so if I don't get her, I know who to reach out to. Okay, so box number 1. So the very first one looks like Tiana's crown, and it is indeed Tiana, which is sad because my friend also got this exact same box. Hopefully I don't have a duplicate of hers. That would be funny, but if I do, then it means that this other one is Mulan. But it's Tiana, and she is in a purple background with a green dress and a little lily pad outfit in the front. I love this lily pad look. It looks like a frog, but it's also a beautiful dress. At any rate, she looks gorgeous, and I love that she's popping out against the purple. I do know someone that might enjoy this pin, so I'm going to reappropriate this for a friend, but not too shabby, just not from my personal collections, just because I don't collect Tiana, and I'm trying not to collect anything new. And the other one, it's not a duplicate of my friend's box, and it's one that I was looking for very, very, very much. It's Ariel. Yes! So it's Ariel with her clamshell. I'm not sure if a friend of mine reached out to me recently so that she had this for me or not. I honestly can't remember. But Ariel is like, her arm is outstretched and her hair looks beautiful and her bralette looks gorgeous. And I love the little clamshell detail on the top. It even has a little bit of like a pixelated like dot thing. So it looks like it's like some sea dew on it. Sea dew, you know, the water effects. But this is beautiful. What a nice, beautiful pin. And again, I have 2 boxes. So let's go ahead and open up the second one. Oh my goodness, this one is huge. Was there a chaser? This feels even bigger too. I haven't looked at the box to know what that is. So we're going to save that for last. Maybe if you guys have seen these unboxings, you know exactly what that is. I'm going to start with this one that's smaller. Alright, so this one is Princess Jasmine. Okay, I keep saying on my channel, I have a gorgeous Aladdin and Jasmine collection. I love my Aladdin pins. A couple years ago, my daughter had an Aladdin themed birthday. And I went crazy that year getting all the Aladdin pins I could think of just to make a beautiful pin board for her party. And I had so much fun doing it, but I really acquired some hard to get pins for that collection, some expensive pricey pins. And I just don't have wall space to display it. So I keep going back and forth whether should I sell the collection to like a pin seller and get like a small loss, but like still get like a bulk amount for it? Should I trade them all off? What should I do with my Aladdin collection? Or should I just keep it because I love that movie and I think those pins are gorgeous? And then again, I keep getting new Aladdin pins and I'm like, getting rid of it's not going to be so easy. This is beautiful. Jasmine looks great. She's kind of like, hey girl, hey. She's just like, her hand's kind of like out, like, hi. And her hair is flowing per usual. She's got the beautiful headpiece on the top per usual. Her body looks slamming per usual. She's just a beautiful princess. And in the very, very top, you have a little emblem of the magic lamp. I mean, this is so gorgeous. The background's also like this off green. It's not a teal. I mean, maybe it's a teal, but it's like a very like vibrant teal green. It's beautiful. I love the colors on here. I love the sparkliness of these pins. And that's what that looks like. So, so pretty. My last pin is this jumbo. Oh my goodness. Let's find out what it is. Here we go, guys. Wow. She's so big. It needed a huge bag like this. So it is not one of the ones that I was hoping for. But now that I have her, I don't know if I'm going to be able to trade her because she looks gorgeous. My kids are loud. It's Rapunzel! And all that pin was actually her hair. Look at her flowing yellow hair against a purple background. The sundial detail in the background and the purple. And you guys know I'm a huge purple fan. So because of that reason, this is going to be a hard pin to say no to. Not a bad run. Still don't have Mulan though, so I'm going to have to see if I can trade my friend for that. But there we go. but I had the chance to get another one of these, and I just couldn't resist, I guess. So I grabbed another one on my last trip, and it is the new Princess series. So you have the old Princess series in this box unboxing, then you have the new one, and I think the new one is so fantastic and stunning. The Rapunzel one is gigantic. She's much bigger than the other pins. I can tell that for first-hand experience. You guys haven't seen that unboxing. And I do have a couple of these. I have Mulan now, Ariel, and I have Tiana. I've seen pictures of Snow, and I think that she's absolutely gorgeous. So I would love to have Snow from the series. And the Cinderella one is a up there choice for me as well. But I will have two pins from this box very shortly, and we'll find out what that is. And then this box is one of the poster pins that I got from ShopDisney. I did previously open these from the ShopDisney allotment that I got, and then I saw another one of these at my local Disney store. I forget which month, might have been end of January or February. I honestly don't remember, but I did pick one of these to have an extra. So this is originally $12.99 from ShopDisney, and I previously got Sword in the Stone, which was awesome, and I also got Peter Pan. So I would be interested in seeing if I got a different one in this box, and we'll find that out shortly. That one only has one pin, however. I have two other things in here. This one I got from the Disney cast member Marketplace. And it is a newer series that was released in the Disney parks. It retails for, I think, $25 or so. And it's one of those 12-pin collection packs that includes 2 pins. And I think I got this for a couple dollars at the time. It was around Christmas time that I was able to go. I went for my birthday, actually, at the beginning of January. And so this has a bunch of Fantasyland themed pins. So there's one of Peter Pan, there's one of Dumbo, there's one of Mr. Toad's Wild Ride, there's one of the actual carousel, there's one of the Pinocchio ride, there's one of Big Thunder ride. Or actually that's, that's the Alice in Wonderland ride. I don't know why I thought Big Thunder. There's one of Snow White, there's one of the teacups, there's one of It's a Small World, there's a mystery item, and then there's also Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs. I can see like the mine car scene. So a lot of things that make up the Fantasyland aspect of Disney. So we'll open that very shortly. And the very last one from this series is actually from Shanghai. This is one I showed in my most recent Disney pin allotment from overseas, and I was able to get my hands on this box. I think it's really awesome that I had this Shanghai series in general, because these are hard to get unless you live overseas, and I was able to find a pin seller who had these on hand. But these come with only 2 pins. Most of the pins overseas, I believe, come with 3 normally, so this is interesting. But it is a standard size box, and every single character is, they're kind of engaging in selfies and whatnot, because I can see Mickey and Minnie taking a selfie. This one has Chip and Dale, and they're eating a bowl of ramen and laughing. But this one is another selfie. This one's another one of Donald eating a crab, and then Donald's taking a selfie here. Mickey's eating. There is Minnie holding a boba while taking a selfie, or she's winking. She's like this. Then there's Minnie Mouse taking a selfie over here in the picture, and then Mickey taking a portrait kind of on the town. So it's either them taking pictures or enjoying cuisine. So maybe it's like the lifestyle of the rich and famous in Shanghai. I don't know. But I cannot wait to see which ones I have. These are really cute series. I love the colors on here and the detail. And this will be a fun box to get my hands into. So that is literally everything that's going to be in this unboxing today. You can see that I have 7 boxes to get through, so without further ado, we're going to go right on into it. And then I have one more addition. In my most recent Disneyland haul, I showed that I was able to pick up these baggies. So you will also see these. They like pins, and it's like seeing what mystery pins are come in these boxes, and this is going to be the video for you. Like, subscribe, comment, do all that fun stuff. So let's get into the funness. So unfortunately, I just filmed this and I lost the footage because I ran out of space, so I'm starting again. I just opened the Disney Princess box to start with. I love this series. I think it's a really awesome little collection. Here again is a close-up of what it looks like on the back. I already had the Mulan 3 in trade. I got Rapunzel, and I believe I got Jasmine and Ariel as well. And the ones that I was looking for mostly were Cinderella and then Snow White. I just thought was really, really pretty. So here is what I first drew. First box. I got Snow White out of my first baggie, and you can see it has a beautiful apple right at the top. It has a nice red glittery enamel in the background, and I just think Snow just looks so stunning in this particular picture. I'm not usually a Snow White collector, but I really like this pin, so I think she's adorable. Yeah, Nice pin all around. This is a close-up of the Mulan one. I love that comb again and the nice details here. Beautiful pin. My Mulan background. And the second pin that I got from this particular pin box was Tiana. Tiana's got a nice, beautiful purple background. She's got like a calla lily design in the top. That's like her signature, and then you also have it in her dress. So beautiful and pretty, and she definitely stands out in this particular portrait. So those are my first two pins from this box. I only have one box in addition to the other ones, but I really like the pins from the series. Super stoked that of all the pins that I was looking for, I got Snow, which is the one, my top choice that I was looking for right now. So that was kind of awesome. Then I moved on to the old princess collection, and that's what the original box looked like, and a reminder of what it looked like in the background. I do already have the Jasmine, and I was pretty sure I had the Ariel one as well as Tiana. None of the other ones I don't think have remained in my collection, but let's go ahead and show you what I got. And again, I was looking just for traders from this collection, but my very first pull was the Ariel one, and I do already have it. It's back there on my board, you guys can see like right over there, but that's okay. I'm still happy with having Ariel. She'll make a great trader, and she looks really beautiful in this portrait. You can see there's Sebastian at the bottom, there's a clamshell, and a seahorse. So this is what the portrait series kind of looks like, a nice glossy center, and that was my Ariel pick number one. The second pin I picked was Tiana. So this was my first duplicate, unfortunately, because I do already have this one, but I do like that this is another beautiful portrait of her in her green dress. In the background on the gold, you do have both Naveen and Tiana in frog form, so that's actually kind of cute. They're embracing the background. And then you have the lilies on the bottom. So adorable, liveless series. And how like nice and detailed they are, and those are the two that I got from the princess box. Then I wanted to open up the ever popular Disney Cats and Dogs collection. I was really excited to get into this, and again, most excited to potentially get one of the dog pins because I was a fan of Max and Jock and Doug, and those were my top choices. But let's see what I got. And my very first pull was Doug. I was really excited to see this. I mean, I started off with a bang when I got this one, and I was like, oh my goodness, I really like Doug Squirrel and how he looks here, and he'll be a perfect addition to my up collection. I have a small up collection, so I'm really glad that of all the cats and dogs that I got in the series, I did get one that fit my collection. And then my second pull was Jock. So I got 2 for 2 with that box. That was an excellent dogs and cats box. 2 dogs, my favorite animals of the two. Sorry guys who were cat lovers more. But I really love that he has the bone in his mouth, and then he also can see his beautiful collar, shiny collar, to show that he is an owned dog, and he just looks very, very proper here. Nice little Scottish dog. So I really like this pin. I'm really glad I got him and Doug together. Then I open up the movie poster pins, and from this collection, I already have shown that I got the one of the chasers, which was the Sword in the Stone pin, and I also got a Peter Pan pin. So I wasn't really sure which one I was looking for, maybe Cinderella the most, but of those, this is what I pulled. This again is from ShopDisney, and I got the other chaser. This is not on the box, so it's nice to know what this chaser finally is, and it's Bambi, looking very classy. You can see Bambi with the butterfly on its tail, and you can see a portrait of Thumper and Flower at the bottom, and a whole bunch of bunnies. So a lot of fun going on here, some sunflowers. It's a beautiful little scene replicating that original movie poster, and I'm glad to have this. I'm not sure if my friend already has this pin. She doesn't really collect Bambi pins, but she likes Bambi, so I'll ask her, but if not, this will become a trader. And then the last pin box that I opened just before my camera died was this one. It's the Shanghai Disney Resort one. You guys can see that there's some food motifs in the front, so I like the noodles and Chip and Dale there. And then of all the pins, I probably think that the one that will stand out to me the most would be Minnie, just because she has a boba in her hand, and then for some reason this one of Mickey looking like he's about to hail a cab in New York City appealed to me. But let me show you the ones that I got from this box. My first pull was Mickey hailing the cab. I mean, I was like, what? And it's cool because in this particular portrait, he kind of looks like a hipster Mickey. He's got a peace sign at the top. He's holding a camera. He's definitely standing in front of a skyscraper. It looks like he could be anywhere besides Shanghai. Obviously, he's supposed to be in Shanghai, but maybe he can be in New York. You know, your mind can take you places. So I was like, he's like New York Cab Mickey, and his shirt, oh my gosh, does say Shanghai Disney Resort. That's awesome. So a nice little detailed pin from Shanghai, and that is what the back looks like. They're always kind of tiny, these little prints from Shanghai. And my second pull from that box was Minnie with the boba. I mean, this is my most successful box ever. I got my top 2 pulls from that. That's pretty awesome. I love that she's winking. She's holding a boba, which is like my signature drink these days. I love that. And she just looks very, very pretty and posh. So 2 for 2 on the Shanghai mystery set. What a nice pin set. I really like these mystery pins from overseas, and they did a job well done with this. And that is it. So let me show you now live the unboxing of the rest of them. Again, I'm going to go with the Disney Switchboard. I just took this out. Those are all the choices on the back. You have goodbye, who's there, hello, good morning, ring, ring, and talk soon, blocking out the actual faces of the other characters that can be on the phone. I have only seen Cruella de Vil with the curlers, which was an awesome pin, by the way. But let me show you a close-up of the one that I already got from this. And that one was this one. It is of Roger on the phone, and he's finding out how many puppies are being bored, and there's Pongo, the curious dad, right below him. And I love that the backer card actually has a little spinning phone dial thing there as well from a switchboard, so that's pretty awesome. A fun pin from 101 Dalmatians. I have a nice little collection for this, so this would go well with that. And now let's find out what my mystery pin is from that collection. I have no idea. Okay, I see. Oh my goodness. Wow, I am 2 for 2. This is the only pin that I've seen from this collection. I'm going to have to watch other people's videos now. So I'm actually not too shocked with this one because my friend's pin box that I also picked up for her also had the Cruella one with the curlers. And I was semi-jealous that I sent that to her because I really think this pin is hilarious. But now I have her for myself. So she has curlers. You very rarely see Cruella de Vil with curlers in her hair. And she's on the phone like, darling. I'll take all the pelts. So I love this, and I think this is going to go great with my villains collection. This is an awesome little pin. Really nice and detailed. My last pin pack to open from the parks is this one right here. It says Disney Fantasyland. That's what the packaging looks like. And then this is a close-up of all the choices on the back. I like the teacups one. I would say probably the one of, was that Maelstrom? Dumbo. I don't know. Let's just see what these pins look like. Small World. I might need scissors. Hold on. Dive right into this. Just opened it. So these are in bags, and it's a mystery pin collection. I think there's only 2 that come in here, though. Let's see. I think that's it. Yep. So just 2 in this pin pack, so let's find out. And it's the teacups one. So there we go. I did get the teacups one, which is very, very pretty. I love the purple cup in the center, in the front, and then you have the blue and yellow one in the background, and then you have a bunch of other spinning ones in the background, or those lights. Not really sure what those are supposed to be, but there's a lot of color on this pin, so that is nice and attractive and something fun to add to my collection. And it does say these are Disney Parks cast exclusive. That is awesome. There's nothing like getting cast exclusive pins. So a close-up of what that looks like once again. Is this Pinocchio? I think it's Pinocchio. Oh, it's Jiminy Cricket with Pinocchio's running scared shadow. It's just kind of like a dark image. But there's a lot of detail going on here. That's kind of awesome. I love that Jiminy Cricket has an umbrella and he's pointing. This is like from the actual attraction in Disneyland. This is actually making me sad because it's reminding me of the park. But a pretty cool pin. Very visual and unique. You don't often see things like this. So this is like a special Fantasyland series just for cast members. That is another awesome pin. And that concludes my Disney Parks collection. So as a reminder, these silver pouches were long sold out in the Disney Parks. It is the Hidden Disney series. I didn't know what to expect, but I do have 2 bags and it comes with 2 pins. They're $12.99 each. So we're going to get into these right now. Looks like there's a little notch, so do that. Oh, I almost hate doing that because these are such pretty bags. Oh, wow. So this is like a masquerade Hidden Mickey. And then, oh my gosh. So I have no idea what this is. This is almost like a robot that is Star Wars-esque, but this one is really pretty. This one's like a masquerade mask, and it's got blue and red and yellow and looks super nice. That's a close-up of that pin right there. One of the mystery pins that just came out from the Hidden Disney collection. That is super cool. I like that. Hopefully that is getting out quality close-up. And then the other one, this is more like a, it almost looks like a Star Wars themed robot because of the way it's stacked up, but let me know if you guys know what this is supposed to be. That's a close-up of that pin. This one would probably be a trader. I don't know what that's supposed to be. Okay, now we have one more pouch, so let's get into that one. And my first one off of here, oh, I like this one even better. Okay, so this one, it is Pluto with an otter. It could almost be like a mashup of the one from Dory, the one that my friend Jessie loves so much, but I think it's just a regular otter. And he looks very, very happy. And then you've got Pluto right in front of him, and they are on what looks like to be a dock. And there's water in the distance. This is a very cute pin. This will add to my Pluto collection of pins. So that is a nice addition to my collection right there, Disney dogs. I just showed my Disney dogs video collection not too long ago, and I forgot a number of them. I actually forgot to show my Halloween pins, as well as my Christmas pins, and my Lunar New Year pins, any of those that had dogs in them, which I do have. I forgot to look at my seasonal special edition pins. I only looked at like my regular pin board, so this is another addition to my Disney dogs. I'll have to like do an update on that video at some point. Okay, I have one more left in this bag, and let's see what I have. Oh, this is cute too. It's like a little bird, and it's like a Pixar ball. So this is a Pixar bird. This is actually from one of those shorts, I believe. So that's interesting that it's kind of like a mix of Pixar and regular Disney as well. Like this one says Hidden Mickey, but the other one with the robot kind of have like a robot design and the bottom like Wall-E-esque, and this one has like a Pixar ball with the star. That's what I'm assuming, and it's a bird perched up. So another cute little pin. I may or may not keep this one. This might be a trader for me, but it's super cute to see what came into these bags. All right, guys, that was it. I hope that you enjoyed seeing that. Let me know in your comments what your favorite pin was. Did you root for me to get the right ones? Were you rooting for something else? Did you get the same pins? Are we pin twins? Are we not pin twins? Did you have better luck than I did? Let me know in the comments, and thanks so much for all your support and for watching this far. Can't wait to talk to you in the next pin content and other videos to come, and I will talk to you soon. Take care. Bye!